For the past 10 years, this man has built a following of salespeople in the millions. He's sold thousands of books, popularized the concept of sales lists. He's founded a software company, Seamless.AI, that has gone from $0 to being valued at over $1 billion and tens of thousands of customers in just 4 years. He's the king of sales leads, the internet's favorite entrepreneur, digital marketing genius, container of expert sales secrets. He is an American storyteller. Ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage with an amazing applause, Mr. Brandon Bornancin.
Welcome to the future of revenue technology, hosted by Chat Funnels. Welcome to the summit. We are thrilled to have you here today. There are over thousands of registrants and attendees at the event all day today. So we're thrilled to have you here. Thank you for taking your valuable time and effort to join us today. And I want you to be highly engaged and give all of your attention and energy while you're here to this event to learn the strategies and the secrets to make it your biggest and best year yet, leveraging technology, leveraging sales, leveraging the strategies that we share with you today. My name is Brandon Bornanson, the CEO and founder of Seamless.AI, the world's best sales leads, 3-time #1 bestseller of Whatever It Takes, 7-figure social selling and sales secrets. I'm a serial software entrepreneur, salesperson, and speaker who's sold over $1 billion in sales, raised over $100 million in venture capital funding, and built a company in just 4 years to have over a $1 billion unicorn valuation. Today, my team and I, we support over 265 full-time employees with a mission of helping the world connect opportunity and positively impact billions. We've got 1 million users and customers and followers, and it's an honor to be here with you today speaking on the future of revenue technology. I want to tell you about a backstory, by the way, of when I started out in my sales career. I'll jump over here. When I started selling in my sales career, building my own company at the age of 18, that did $12 million for the gambling industry, to launching a second company when I was 22 called InMobile that lost $4 million, to then selling for IBM and Google. Throughout the beginning of my career, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, there was no technology. You were literally leveraging the World Wide Web. You were leveraging Dun & Bradstreet leads. You were Googling and searching for whatever you could find and then manually sending emails, manually making calls. You had no data. CRM was fairly new, just a few years into the space. It was terrible. You would spend 50% of your time trying to build lists, 25 to 40% of your time literally inputting data, names, titles, companies, emails into a spreadsheet, an Excel. I don't even say Excel anymore because I'm so used to saying Google Sheets or CRM, right? All the technology out there. It didn't exist 10, 20 years ago. And now, so I was selling for these big companies, my own companies, you name it, and I was burning 50, 75% of my time trying to figure out, who do I need to sell to? How do I sell to them? How do I connect with them? Oh, and then, by the way, there were no video meetings or interviews. So when you actually got the meeting, guess what you had to do? You had to book travel. You had to bring all your stuff with you, the laptop, the presentation, the team members, because back then I would pitch with 5, 10, 20 people. So then I have to get everyone to come with me, and then we got to go fly and land at the client wherever they're at. They may be on the West Coast, the East Coast, the North Coast. I'm flying all over the country trying to pitch and sell. Wow. Technology has revolutionized our ability to connect with people, our ability to sell, our ability to build profitable relationships at scale. But to leverage the future of revenue technology, you need 3 secrets. I'm going to share with you today in this keynote presentation. I want to talk to you about 3 secrets that will fundamentally change your life forever for the better so that you can make this next year your biggest and best yet. And it starts with the acronym MTA. So the first secret is all about your mindset. My #1 bestseller, Whatever It Takes, encompasses over 100 habits to be successful in sales, in business, and in life. And if I had to share with you the top 4 habits that would change your life forever for the better, I'm going to walk you through what those are right now. So starting out with mindset. And by the way, everyone, thank you for those tuning into this session. I want to hear from you in the chat below. Drop your name, drop your location, drop what you're excited about with the summit. I want to hear from you. I want to engage with you. I want to learn from you. You name it. Secret number 1, your mindset. This is from my number 1 bestseller, Whatever It Takes. It encompasses over 100 habits to be successful in sales, in business, and in life. And if I had to share with you to go from 100 plus habits to the top 4 habits so that you can leverage the future of revenue technology to make this next year your biggest and best yet, I'm going to run through each of these. And by the way, I want to hear from all of you. Where are you joining us from? Drop your name, drop where you're calling in from, where you're joining the conference from below in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. So secret number 1 is mindset. Master the mindset and the habits to leverage the future of revenue technology. And it starts with number 1, positivity. Look, a closed mind, a negative mind, a closed mouth never gets fed. Think about it. Anytime that you're thinking about trying to solve a problem, if you're negative about solving the problem, if you don't think that it can happen, if you don't believe that you can achieve whatever you need to achieve to make your goals and dreams a reality, guess what? They will not happen. You will not accomplish your goals. You will not find the solutions to make it happen, and you will lose. But if you have an open, positive, excited, can-do attitude and mindset, then you start to see, okay, this challenge is an opportunity. This opportunity, if I could solve it and capitalize on it, will lead to massive results. That's why you have to be positive. And whenever I'm coaching our employees or our followers or our mastermind or course attendees, I'm like, positivity. You got to have a can-do. We can figure it out. We will find the solution. We will use that new technology mindset no matter what. Think about it. All of your revenue leaders, from your C-suite to your VPs of sales to the directors to maybe the AEs and inside salespeople, this year, this decade, there's going to be so much new technology coming out. And if you've got a negative mindset, you won't want to use it. And then the salespeople and the marketers and the entrepreneurs that are like, oh, I see the opportunity in leveraging a Seamless.AI, in a Gong.io, in a Clary, in an Outreach, you name it, and you're positive, you start leveraging it to drive results versus the salespeople that are negative. I don't believe in that technology. I don't want to try new things. I'm scared of change. Well, the people that are positive and embrace that change and embrace that new technology are going to win. So that's part 1 of the mindset secret. Number 2, you have to be coachable. Coachable means I am hungry to improve every single day. I've got a rule with anyone in my network. I need you to want to improve 1% every single day, because guess what? Einstein stated that the greatest wonder of the world, the 8th wonder of the world, is compounding interest. Well, guess what the greatest ROI in the world is? Every dollar, every minute that you invest in yourself to improve. If you improve 1% every single day, guess what? By the end of the year, you would have improved by over 37x. So being coachable and hungry to improve is absolutely critical to maximize your success, to leverage the future of revenue technology, and to make all of your goals and your dreams a reality. But what does that mean? That means, like, by the way, if you improved 1% every single day, 37x, if you're making $100,000 a year and you were able to make that happen, which I know that you can do, that means you would make over $3.7 million in 1 year if you improve 1% a day. That's the importance of it. And when I'm working with salespeople or our own sales reps who aren't hungry to improve, who aren't hungry in being coached, until you get to a 100% close rate on every single conversation, every single pitch, every single sales touch point, literally every email that you send, until you get to 100% close rate, every call that you make, until you get to 100% close rate, every pitch, every proposal sent, until you get to 100% close rate, there is something that you can learn or do to improve, to become the best that you can be. And you and I both know what that means. That means that no matter what, You will always be having to learn strategies and secrets and playbooks and best practices to become the best that you can be, because if you improve 1% a day, compounding interest, you improve 37x by the end of the year. And I would love to see all of you improve over 37x. The third part of mastering the mindset, our first secret, is you got to work hard. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. I've worked with some of the smartest engineers, the smartest salespeople, the smartest entrepreneurs, the smartest marketers in the world. And guess what? The smartest people, unfortunately, sometimes don't have the hustle and the tenacity to put in the hours every single day. If you've ever seen the meme from Elon Musk says he'll work 80 hours a day because his competitors are working 40 hours a day. That's how hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. I'm not telling you to work 80 to 100 hours a week, but I'm telling you the more hours you put in, the better you're going to get. The more work you put in, the better you're going to get. The more calls you make, the more money you're going to make. Like, you got to put in the hard work. I remember I was in grade school. One of my best friends, Steve. Love you, Steve. He was a genius. IQ was literally the highest ever, right? And when we would go and study for different calculus tests or physics tests or math tests or any type of test, he would spend 20 minutes studying, ace the test. I would spend 2 to 4 weeks studying and get an A, get a B, get a B plus, A minus, A, you name it. And literally I had to spend a month and he spent 20 minutes. Well, guess what? When we go to college, I leverage my hard work and my tenacious attitude, and I build a company that does $12 million in sales when I'm 18, 19, and 20 years old. It takes Steve 7 years to graduate from undergrad, because hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Same goes for sales professionals, marketers, entrepreneurs, all of you, right? You literally, if you just put in a little bit more work, you will be able to win and generate more sales, more income, more commissions than your peers, than your competitors. I've leveraged it to generate over $1 million in income a year as a sales professional. I leveraged hard work to build $1 billion company in 4 years, and I know that you can too. And then lastly, the last most important habit of mastering your mindset so that you could leverage the future of revenue technology is doing whatever it takes. So pick up a copy of this #1 best-selling book, leverage all the habits. It's literally, if I had to break it down, it's doing whatever it takes to maximize your success and the success of your customers, the success of your employees, the success of your company, the success of your relationship with your partner, the success of your family. Doing whatever it takes. If you had to read the books, go to the mastermind, take the courses, make 1,000 calls, send 500 emails, personalize, pitch, travel the world, whatever it takes. You know, I literally had to make thousands of sales calls to build Seamless.AI when no one would work for me, no one would fund me. You know, I did whatever it takes to acquire our first 100 customers in the first year, and then the first 1,000 customers in the first year. I had to pitch 347 venture capitalists because every single VC told me no. So I literally had to build a list of all the VCs, learn how to pitch and fundraise with the VCs, and guess what? By doing whatever it takes and leveraging positivity and coachability and hard work, now I've raised over $100 million in venture capital funding and venture debt, you name it. Built a company by leveraging these principles in 4 years that's valued at over $1 billion. You know, so when I talk about the most important part for you to accomplish anything in this world, leveraging the future of revenue technology, is your mindset. You have to be positive. You have to be coachable. You have to work hard. And you have to do whatever it takes. I'd love to hear in the comments section below. Let us know in the comments, guys. How are you incorporating being positive? How are you incorporating being coachable? How are you working hard? How are you doing whatever it takes today to maximize your sales success? So the next secret of leveraging the future of technology is becoming unstoppable with the sales tech stack of the future. So you want to leverage all of the sales technologies at your disposal to automate all of your sales efforts. And I'm going to go from the top of the tech stack to the bottom of the tech stack. It all starts first. You can't sell anything to anyone without the data, without the lists, without the CRM, right? So at the top of the food chain, you've got data. You got to have the lists. You've got Seamless.AI. You've got, my fun competitor, ZoomInfo. You've got Dun & Bradstreet. There's a lot of technology out there. Data. And when it comes to the life that you want, I need you to fundamentally believe the life that you want, the family you want, the cars you want, the houses you want, the commissions you want, the sales you want, everything in the life that you want is going to be powered by the list that you sell to. You have to build a list. If you don't have a list of the contacts and the companies that you need to sell to, you will not sell anything to anyone. So getting the sales data, the marketing data for everyone that you need to sell to is absolutely number one critical. You cannot pick up the phone, send an email, reach out to someone on social if you do not have the data, if you do not have the list. You are just one list away from the life you want, the family you want, the cars you want, the income you want, the houses you want, the commissions you want. Everything in this life is just one list away. And then once you have that list, guess what the next part of this sales stack is? You got to get into the CRM. And we've got some amazing companies and platforms out there that will help you revolutionize your ability to build relationships at scale, build profitable connections at scale that will change your life, your company's life, your family's life forever for the future. A few of my favorite companies that I've been able to work with, humbled to speak for, Salesforce, HubSpot, Microsoft Dynamics, Pipedrive. There's a number of Insightly, Copper CRM. There's so many great CRM data platforms that you can leverage to take all of your lists, get them into your CRM. And then once you have that, you've got to have your email marketing automation software, your calling automation software, right? So for your workflow automation in sales, we've got some of our favorite companies. Outreach.io, SalesLoft, you've got Cirrus Insight. There's a number of different platforms out there that will help you leverage workflow automation, creating the campaigns, the multi-channel campaigns that you want to create to maximize your success. Leverage these workflow automation. Once you have the CRM, once you have the data, get it into a workflow sales automation so that you can create the campaigns almost like you're a genius marketer, a genius salesperson, a genius entrepreneur, right? Building and architecting these different campaigns that will help you engage, prospect, connect, sell, acquire all of your dream customers faster than ever before. Another part of my favorite stack is actually the marketing automation stack on top of the sales automation stack. You've got companies like Marketo, ActiveCampaign. You've got companies like Intercom, Acton, Pardot. These are amazing companies that will help you market your brand, market your company, market your services to the world, to all of your dream followers, your dream customers, your dream users. You got to leverage all of this stack. When it comes to the different technologies I'm talking about, never have a closed mind. Remember what we said about mindset. You got to have an open mouth, an open mind to get fed, to get rich. You got to have your wallet open to put money in the wallet. Same goes with your mind. So when I'm talking about these different technologies, if you're not leveraging any of them, think about, hey, maybe I should check them out. Maybe I should start leveraging them. For social, we've got amazing technology like Buffer, Hootsuite, social listening platforms for listening on competitors, for listening on deals, for listening on topics. You've got social measurement platforms that will literally tell you how many views and followers and listeners you've got from all these different channels, whether it be LinkedIn, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, your podcast, you name it. Some of my favorite sales technologies is all about the call intelligence with companies like Gong and Wingman that will literally record and transcribe and help you analyze your pitch to become the best salesperson that you can be. Call intelligence is great. I always think about call recording and call intelligence like Tom Brady. 50% of Tom Brady's time was spent watching game film, Every single, rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward. What are the plays in offense that he needs to run to beat the team? What are the plays in defense that he needs to run to win the Super Bowl championship? Tom Brady spends 50% or more of his time on game film. If Tom Brady is spending 50% of his time on game film and is one of the greatest football players of the world, what do you think top sales athletes should be doing? Top sales professionals should be doing? We should be recording all of our calls. We should be watching our calls. We should be analyzing, what can I do better? What can I do to improve? How can I become the best sales athlete in the world? And then you've got amazing technologies like video. Video is the future of connecting with people. You've got incredible platforms like Loom and Vidyard and BombBomb. You've even got platforms that will write copy for you. Literally write emails, write ads. You've got Copy.AI, Jarvis. There's so many different copywriting platforms now that you plug in the data and they'll literally write the sentences, the emails, the ads that you need to connect and close them with your sales workflow automation platforms. Then you've got advertising platforms. Now, the future of revenue technology is to become full stack, not even just master all of the sales technologies, but to master the advertising technologies. As a salesperson, I was leveraging Google ads, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, G2 ads, you name it. I'm leveraging all of these ad platforms. For me personally to build a big pipeline of sales and opportunities, and then also for my company to build a big pipeline of opportunities for my sales team. You got to become superhuman leveraging all the technology. And then you've got analytics to improve anything, to improve 1% a day so that you've got the compounding interest of 37x. You need to have the analytics on your full funnel. What are we doing well? What needs improved? What data is improving every single day, every single week, every single month, every single quarter, and every single year? Where am I staying flat? No growth, good or bad? And then where am I trending down? And you got to leverage platforms like Google Analytics, Tableau, CRM data, dashboards and reports, email data, call data. Get all the analytics in the world that you need so that you can figure out, what can I A/B test? What can I change? What am I doing that increased our results? How can I continue to capitalize on that? What are the strategies that I'm leveraging that stayed my organization and my pipeline and my sales, my income and my commissions flat? And lastly, looking at the data to analyze, where am I trending down week over week, month over month? What can I try to change or do or A/B test to improve my results? You can't change your habits. You can't change your results. You can't change your bank account if you're not looking and tracking the data every single day of the week. Look, there are only 265 sales days in a year. You have to make every single one of them count. Every single one of them count is so valuable. For example, if I wanted to build a $100 million company, that means I need to generate $32,000 in monthly recurring revenue a day, given the number of sales days. You got to know your numbers. You got to know your data to figure out where you want to go and how you want to achieve where you need to go every single day. Break down the requirements of your sales goal, of your income goal, of your company goal by day. And then do the activity every day to hit that. Lastly, with all this technology, the second secret, leveraging technology to maximize your sales, use all of this technology to automate as much of the work as possible, to integrate as much of the work as possible, to maximize as much of the sales, the marketing, the entrepreneurship work as possible. It is absolutely necessary to have a sales tech stack. The old way, you could do it like me when I was selling for IBM and Google and building my own company during the financial crisis, doing Google searches and leveraging old databases and Excel sheets and dialing one by one. Or you could do it the new way. I'm going to leverage every single AI and future technology out there so I could do real-time searching, get everyone's contact info, have smart workflow automation, execute multi-channel campaigns, help me analyze how I could improve my pitches and my calls and my sales results so that in real time, instead of only generating, let's just say $1 million in quota, now leveraging the future of revenue technology, I can generate 2 million or 3 million or 4 million. That's the power and the future of the technology that we're leveraging in this decade, in this year of 2022. All this technology is only going to help you sell more, do more, be more, and achieve more. And that's the goal of all of these platforms. That's the goal of great leaders, and that's the great goal. That's the massive goal of all of these technology providers. How can we help you do more, be more, achieve more to accomplish all of your goals and dreams? The last secret to leveraging the future of revenue technology, to make this next year your biggest invest yet, to generate millions in sales insanely fast, is activity. If you are not maximizing your activity, the amount of work that you're putting in, you will not be successful. And I'm going to go over different categories. For example, lists. Let's go over lists. I already mentioned you're one list away from achieving your goals and dreams. You know, many of you already know the riches are in the niches. So then it's all about how can you build lists, more lists than your competitors, than your peers, of leads in your industry niches, in your account niches, in your contact niches. The people that build the largest lists and sell to those lists are the people that will find and close the most amount of opportunities. Next part of activity is about scripts. Like writing your daily, like writing scripts every single day. Call scripts, email scripts, social scripts, value proposition scripts. We help X do Y and Z while removing biggest pain. One, while removing biggest pain. Two, while helping you achieve biggest desire one and biggest desire two. Constantly writing sales scripts at the top of the funnel, the call scripts, the email scripts, the social scripts, the value proposition scripts, the opener scripts, the call to actions. Writing scripts on what motivates your buyers, what delivers the value to the buyers to book the appointment, to buy the product. Writing the scripts on sales objections every single day. I'm not interested, no budget, it's too expensive, already working with someone, call me back later, I'm not the right person, you need to talk to my boss, unsubscribe. It's too expensive, I'm already working with X, I'm already working with Y. There are only 10 to 15 sales objections that you will ever run into in any deal. Make sure you've got the scripts and you're constantly writing and optimizing and memorizing and practicing the scripts and role-playing all of this activity so that when you finally get connected to your dream buyer with credit card ready to buy your products in hand, you know what to say and how to say it to get them to go from not on the calendar to on the calendar to them buying your products and services. So once you have the lists and you've got the scripts and you know everything that you need to say at any given point in time to win, then it's all about the secret recipe for crushing your sales goals. It's all about the activity. How can you continue to increase the outbound activity? Because once you have the lists and once you have the scripts, then it's like, I got to get to work. I got to make the calls. I got to make the emails. I got to do the social posts. I got to do the social connection requests. I got to do the social messages. I got to book the meetings. I got to ship the proposals and the offers. And I got to get as many closed ones and as humanly possible. And then what you want to do with activity and your outbound sales activity to maximize your activity, right? With this secret, you want to 3 to 5x your quota. So first you want to figure out, okay, what is my quota? Let's just say it's $1 million a year, right? Okay. And then you want to take your quota and divide it by the number of sales days. There's 265 sales days. Then you want to figure out, let's just say the average deal size was $10,000, okay? So that means I need 100 deals divided by 265. You know, that gives me the amount of deals I need to close per day. Figure out the amount of deals you need to close per day to hit your annual quota. Then figure out, okay, well, how many leads do I need to book those appointments? How many calls do I need to make to book those appointments? How many emails do I need to send to book those appointments? What do I need to do every single day to hit my daily quota? Because micro wins lead to macro results. If you win every single day, that will create your long-term compounding interest. So you got to track everything day by day. You got to track what do you need to do every single day to maximize your success. By measuring the number of days left, by measuring how many deals I need per day, leads I need per day, calls, emails, social touches, proposals sent, proposals signed every single day. And then what I've personally done to sell over $1 billion in sales, to build, to raise over $100 million in venture capital, build a company worth over $1 billion in 4 years, was I would always multiply my quota by 3 to 5x. So if my quota given to me by my VP of sales or my CEO was $1 million, I would multiply it by 3 to 5. $3 million. $5 million is the new quota. Then I would take the new 3 to 5x quota, divide it by 265, and now I've got this massive activity target of calls, emails, social touches, meetings, proposals, signed deals that I need to hit every single day. And typically I would use 3 or 5x. And then guess what? I may miss the 5x number and I'll hit 2x. I'll hit 3x. I'll hit 4x. But because I multiplied my quota by 3 to 5x, I went insanely fast. I went in much further, much greater than I ever could if I had the quota at 1x. So what you want to do with your outbound activity, take your quota, multiply it by 3 to 5x, divide it by the number of sales days, 265 sales days, then figure out the calls, the emails, the social touches, the meetings, the proposals, the close one deals that you need every single day to hit that 3 to 5x quota, and then put in the work. Because micro wins lead to macro results. And if you put in the work every day, if you do the activity far greater than any of your peers, than any of your competitors, than any of your industry thought leaders, you will win. Just like we talked about in the mindset secret. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. You do not need to be smart in sales. I was a B student throughout high school and college. Okay, well, now I've got a net worth over $100 million because I hustled, because I put in the activity, because I put in the work, because I leveraged these secrets that we're talking about with you today. And I had an open mind, positive, coachable, hardworking, whatever it takes mindset to make this happen. So I want to wrap up this keynote presentation. The future of revenue technology. Revenue technology will change your life if you leverage revenue technology with the right mindset, if you select the right technologies, and if you put in the right amount of activity. You can accomplish anything in this world. You will make this next year your biggest and best yet. I need you to apply. I implore you to apply what you learned throughout this entire event and go make it happen. And I'm so all in on your success. And my team is so all in on your success. We even created an award called the President's Club Award. So this is a $1,000 award. When you generate over $1 million in sales, we're going to ship you this award. I want to see every single one of you attending this event win our President's Club Award. This is a $1,000 award that we ship to you when you generate over $1 million in sales. Go to presidentsclubawards.com, presidentsclubawards.com, presidentsclubawards.com. Our mission here at Seamless, my mission is to help you and the world connect opportunity, positively impact 1 billion people. I know to positively impact 1 billion people, if I help all of you generate millions in sales insanely fast from my software, from my social media posts on LinkedIn or YouTube videos, or our training, or our courses, or our mastermind, you can accomplish anything. If you have the 3 secrets that we covered, the right mindset, the right technology, and you put in the right amount of activity, you will be able to make this next year your biggest and best yet. We can't wait to see all of you generate millions in sales this year. Flood your calendar with back-to-back appointments on the hour, every hour. Leverage this event, leverage this summit to learn as much as humanly possible. Write down the strategies, write down the secrets, record the secrets, document everything that you learned during this event. And let's make 2022 your biggest and best ever. Thank you again for attending. We can't wait to hear about your success. It's your keynote speaker host, Brandon Bornanson, CEO and founder here at Seamless.AI. Pick up any copies of my books. I'd love to help you with sales secrets, with whatever it takes. These are all #1 bestsellers, or with 7-figure social selling. Also, everyone attending, I'll jump over here. Additionally, everyone attending, I'd love to give you a free license to Seamless.AI. Leverage the keyword RevTech as your bonus code when signing up. Go to Seamless.AI, the world's best sales leads. I'm going to give you emails and phone numbers for everyone in the world that you need to sell to. Go to Seamless.AI, join free today using the referral code RevTech, one word, and we've got a special gift for you, hundreds of dollars in credits. We're going to ensure that you have the right technology, the right support, the right expertise to make this next year your biggest and best yet. Thank you for tuning in. It's your host, Brandon Bornanson. Good luck. Enjoy the event, and we'll talk soon.